It's mid-July 1922, and we are on an easement on this easement I was given information, and we're going to walk back that way, is where Shelly may be buried. But first off, that gate is owned by a Harley Delasky, and that driveway, I believe her name is oh, let's see now, I think it was Joyce. I could be wrong, but she is the mother of one of the people who told my anonymous source about that Shelly may be buried in this area. Okay, and I guess she's like 100 years old. Okay, we'll walk. And this easement, I guess, goes eventually to Lover's Lane near Lake 10, because Lake 10, well, I'm going to point now because you can't see it. So we're going. Now just take your way back to about, I think this, she said around 19. Now, also Shelly, she disappeared and was probably murdered November of 1987, around November 12th is when she was reported missing. Here's the road. I don't know where the heck it goes, but it's at the intersection of this easement, and down there is where my anonymous source was snowshoeing up the hill. First we'll get over here. Okay, now that's where Frank, where my clipboard is. I'll have to get his name off my clipboard, because I've forgotten it. Is where he was with a four-wheeler. So hold on. Last name spelling, probably based off my anonymous source, was Koblizek Frank, and he had a brother, I think named Leo, or they gave him the nickname, I hope I get this right, Putzy. Anyways, so Frank was up here driving back and forth, I was told by my anonymous source, while the anonymous source and someone else was snowshoeing up this hill, and upon the anonymous source getting to the top of the hill where Frank was parked, he said, "I thought you were the police," which is kind of unusual. And then he said, "Because you just walked over where she's buried." Now he didn't say a name, but you know, based off of my investigation, this area has been named as a, because Lake 10 is right over there in the resort where her car was found, as a possible area where Shelly may be buried. So we're going to walk down this hill here where they were snowshoeing. And again, it could be anywheres in this area. It would, you know, after the South Martin thing is resolved, and I hope we locate her there, then this would be another area to check out, maybe with cadaver dogs. The only thing I thought was kind of suspicious, you know, in this tall grass was this area here, but that could be just from water runoff. There's a depression here. And on the other side of all this mess, or not mess, trees, is Lake 10. So now we'll be walking up just like the anonymous source with their friend was back in the 90s. And old Frank is up there on a four-wheeler thinking that they're the cops. And upon up there, the anonymous person said, "What are you doing, Frank?" And Frank then said, "Well, I thought you were the cops." And he said, "You just walked over." Again, I'm repeating myself, but this recreation where she's buried. Now, that's not all. Previous to that, this Frank came to this anonymous person's house and stated, for whatever reason, Shelly had to be reburied because bears dug her up. But he didn't refer to this location of where she was buried. But that's very strange. And also, his brother Putzy, I think, was kind of interesting because I guess he never got married. Nothing wrong with that. But he, how can I say it? He was spotted, I know this is weird, but he was spotted wearing a dress by my anonymous source. And when he died, there was some kind of auction or something in his house, and there was a dental chair upstairs with all assorted, let's just say, questionable magazines in stacks. So there you go. This is for me and all the people that helped me, because we're on the website Justice for Shelly, and I'm going to get the rest here. Oh, for Shelly / Marshall Hansen and other suspicious incidents or deaths in northern Wisconsin. And I believe I have now 405 helpers, and they have provided me very good information that I've been able to follow up on, and I've talked to a lot of people. So, over and out.